In general, look, this is the story. I've set up a bot for you. Now I'm going to show the bot. Just a second. Bot. 1 second, 1 minute. So bomb it long deals. So, bot the second. Yeah. So. In principle, you can increase the number of displayed ones from 5 to hundreds on the top right. Yeah, thanks, that's right. A good life hack, I haven't seen it. Okay, well, it doesn't matter now, just a second. Maybe it's closed? Well, by the way. No, it's unlikely. Now, just a second. Oh, look, it's really closed, but... Okay, I figured out why it closed, because... Listen, no, I don't understand. They should be there, in general, and in general. Well, let's assume. Here's a bot, he's my main goal, it's just that I'm with you now. Some crap shows the value of the value exceeds the allowable available. In general, my main goal, I believed that. I believed that by the 25th year, the dominance of Bitcoin would go away, and the altos will cost, well, exceed Bitcoin. I have real Bitcoin right now. That is, I have Bitcoin, buy it from me and what's there. I was sitting in a long drawdown 2 years ago for 36, and now it's there for 44. But I understand that Bitcoin will not grow as fast as Bitcoin itself, will not grow as fast as our altos directly, as not as our altos, and therefore what did I do? I did it in the following way. I started for Bitcoin, this alt started trading for Bitcoin. Here's the question is that, accordingly, I have a profit in volts, I put on a bunch of such bars as it were. Here I have a question of the following nature. My question is accordingly of the following nature. Now I'm formulating a thought. As far as these are my settings, what we see here, as far as they are now, I will formulate. How correct they are based on my logic. Here, I'll give you a mouse now, 1 second to share the content. So, but I don't need it. Here, omits what will happen. About whether these settings are correct. Based solely on my logic, it is clear that, if you want to accumulate a coin, yes, that's how you specifically Sopita, you absolutely did the right thing. You put a Profitarpi coin, and paired it with Bitcoin, respectively, and this coin. Accordingly, you will trade Sorpi for Bitcoins, in the currency of profit you will receive at the end of transactions. So, that is, and this is accordingly the same for all the other bots, that you have created such. Yeah. All right, the moment is then of the following nature. It turns out that I get a fall, it covers only 5%, am I right? Well, you have an overlap of 5% from the first to the last order of the distance. Yeah. And please tell me, be kind, but directly he is who in principle. Yes, it is clear that all people are different, but in principle who? Do they set the same goals as I do? Do they set the same settings, or do they change something a little? But in general, again, it depends on preferences. In other words, it is possible to trade with a short grid, as you have 5%, yes. So you can do it more conservatively. For example, make the grid wider. Here, in principle, both approaches take place. Here again, it's just a matter of preference. Someone likes to put a high percentage of partingale there with a wide grid and average more efficiently as the price moves. And someone, on the contrary, just dial a position so that the price turns around and closes there quickly, for example. That is, well, again, how simply do you like it better? That is, in what, roughly speaking, period do you trade there? Yes. That is, well, that is, intraday, or there, roughly speaking, that is some kind of, for example, minute, yes. That is, well, just like in general, well, it's clear that it's all individual, but how do people generally trade in intraday? Or in minute in general, as if in their mass or not? Yes, again, you can't say that either. I'll explain why it's just that. Again, everyone's trading methods are different. That is, someone, for example, well, they have a strategy, yes, that is, to go at a specific price and pull a deal, for example, for several days. That is, they understand that if they go at this price, then they will deploy it, for example, and it will definitely give some kind of momentum in some foreseeable future. That is there, I don't know, for them it doesn't matter if it's going to be a day, or it's going to be a week, right? And other people, on the contrary, they like it, well, that is, they prefer to run bots more so that they trade more often for short periods of time, yes, that is, not in such a way that we sit and wait, pull the deal, but just bam bam bam, and it works like that. That is, both approaches take place. Here again, everything is exceptionally excellent preferences. So well, then here's another question of the following nature. But how? Well, let's say we clicked the preview, yes. We clicked the previews with you, and we see such a descending channel here. Then, and here I get it. It will only be purchased if it goes even lower, right? That is as it were. Yeah. Aha, that is, it turns out that he bought here once, and everything in essence. Damn, well, it won't come to this 100%. That is, based on this, it is true for me, that there is only one. That is, I'm not money, I'm not going to ice a cue ball, I have only one insurance order here. That is, then the logic turns out, just the robot will not work, and everything is as it were. Then the logic turns out to be correct, but the fact that he will buy right here, it seems to me wrong. As if I want to move it, that is, there is no need to not. There was a logarithm, more. I just didn't hear it. The logarithm is bigger to put. There, for example, instead of 1 and 8, put the logarithm 2, or it's 2 and 5, that is, look there as. In other words, you can zoom in on the same orders. Something has not changed much, but in general it has increased. Again, it's better to look at it with a ruler, compare it. No. So as far as I remember, here the ruler should be, here it is. So by 375%, yes, it kind of changed. What are you watching? But you said a ruler, there won't be a ruler. And that's not it.